What's up, you guys? Robert Wilkenbrod back here with another edition. We're all staying inside right now. It is what it is. And we're just going through trying to make some content here. That's all that this is about. I hope you're doing well, and I hope everyone who you know is doing well during this uh, very rough time in society. It's scary. It's a scary thing to say the least, and everything is changing around us like we never thought it would. Don't know how any other way to sum it up other than that, but it's wild. And some of the changes that we've seen going on apply to the movie theater industry. Movies being set back, but now over the past couple of days, we've had things go on where films are being pushed to video on demand, and these go for films that have been released over the past 2 weeks. It's unprecedented. We got that with The Hunt, The Invisible Man. We're getting that with Bloodshot, which was just released on March 13th, but AMC theaters and everywhere are shut down right now. And there is just no chance these films would ever do anything in the box office. So now the fact they're already released, they already went through their promotional work and whatnot. These theater or these movie distributors are making them available online for $19.99 per film for 48 hours. Now, you might think, okay, maybe I'll do this for now. We're all home. We're gonna be home for a while. Blah blah blah. But what if this is just not a temporary thing with movies going straight to video on demand like this, and you get to pay $20 for 48 hours? What if this is the future of the movie industry? Now, theater numbers have already been going down in recent years, despite what you might be seeing with films are making billions of dollars at the box office. I think there was about 9 of them, 10 of them in 2019 alone. I would say this could be the beginning of something like this, because for happening long term, because it just takes one of these moments to be like, to create a moment of clarity where it's just like, oh man, look at this. People are wanting to stay home. People are being given every reason to have things presented at their front door for the greatest possible convenience. We're seeing that with everything, and the coronavirus pandemic is going to amplify that. Whether it's food, other forms of entertainment, and so on. One of the things is going to be movie distribution. Now we've seen already with streaming services obviously do this for a couple of years now, whether it be mostly Netflix, but Hulu, Disney Plus, and whatnot. This could be the immediate future of film for all the way around. Now that's horrible for movie theaters, and it's just going to make another empty space out there in the world. But movie theaters are at great risk right now, and they should be concerned. They should be very concerned, especially if and these films are all coming out today. We're filming this on a Thursday night, but when this video releases, it will be Friday. Friday, these films like The Hunt, Invisible Man, I think Bloodshot's coming out next week. They will all be video on demand, and we'll start to see how much money they make, because it's going to be very telling to see what kind of interest people show in this. And for these films that you're kind of on the edge on for what that you want to go see in theaters, the fact that you be able to give it a try at home instead, yeah, for a little more money, but you're giving it a try at home rather than going out to the theater to go sit through something you might not want to go watch. It's very prospering for the movies themselves to perhaps get more eyeballs on them, rather than people saying they're going out of their way to go to the theater and whatnot. But or they're just passing through a list of movies and they say, "Oh, hey, The Hunt, let's go." It's I think it's good. I think it's the immediate future here, and I don't think that's crazy to say at this point. Um, you're just gonna want to get movies in the most efficient way possible. Yeah, it's gonna cost a little bit more, but this is efficient. I actually wouldn't be surprised if we get one. I mean, this would be years down the line, but one specific movie distributor. That's yeah. There's Netflix, yeah, but one company that decides to put these movies under its wings and sell them off for these big studio movies and sell them off for $20 each. Uh, I won't be surprised if that happens sometime down the line where someone decides to monopolize it. And it's looking way too far because we need to see if this would even stick past the coronavirus pandemic. But I wouldn't be surprised because I really do think this pandemic is going to change the world in more ways than one. And not only with people being more wary of their health, but how we are going to consume things. And we're going to be consuming things differently for a long time as it is with the way how the virus is playing out. But beyond that, we could be talking about seeing, for example, Black Widow coming out on video on demand. And Marvel movies have been making $1 billion over and over again. Who's to say sales are going to go be? Yeah, they're going to be great. I would think they're going to be great. People are going to buy it. I'd buy it. I'd probably buy it multiple times and go watch it, or maybe just watch it as many times as possible in those 48 hours. But that would be a hell of a test to get a big blockbuster film like that in this scenario here. So far, we do not have that yet. The Hunt, The Invisible Man, Trolls World Tour, they're all in the middle of the pack for budget wise. If we get Black Widow, which does not have an official release date since it got pushed from May 1st, if it happens for that, it changes the game for everything. Everything. Even if it gets put through Disney Plus and you have to buy it separately on a separate tier, it changes the game for everything. Because why would Disney go back? Why would big studios go back? Unless there is a specific money incentive here. They don't have to distribute it to AMC or Regal Cinema or wherever else. They keep it under their own wing. People log on to the app. They pay quickly. They sit back in their couch, recliner, bed, chair, whatever the hell it could be, and they watch it from the comfort of their own home. We are getting closer towards that, and yeah, as I noted, and if all goes well with Invisible Man, The Hunt, and so on, we're looking at a different time. It's fascinating. So I think we'll close up there on this little discussion here on the future of film and the VOD. This is CINEMATALKERY. You can go subscribe below. You could also follow me on Twitter at RealRobWolkin. Alright, we'll have plenty more content to come. Gotta figure out some things because there's just not enough movie releases to talk about on streaming services. So we're probably going to get a little creative here. Maybe we'll end up doing The Hunt. That might be next. I think we're definitely going to do Bloodshot. But The Hunt might be next. Maybe The Invisible Man. I'm not sure. Spending $60 on all three might be a lot. That's something you can play into with this whole thing, to how much money people are actually going to spend. But I'm thinking at least one of those films. I don't know if we can do an older review right now. That might not be ready for that, but at least one or two of those films we're gonna do a nice little breakdown of. Yeah, so check that out when it goes up, and I'll be sure to provide more updates soon. Stay healthy and be well.